Okay, so as you may be able to tell, in the last video I just watched, which is why I'm trying to talk louder, because of the lupus. I also got thrush because of all the antibodies I was on, which is an oral infection. Thrush is caused by bacteria that you naturally have on your skin and your hair and your mouth, everywhere, inside your body, stuff like that. The antibodies cause it to overproduce, and it causes a loss of voice. It's kind of confusing when they say voice box. Technically you have like vocal cords. I'm still confused about the whole concept. It's kind of hard. I haven't found a whole lot on the internet about it. But basically it caused my voice not to be able to work. So I had to take medicine for that. But my voice is still not back to the way it used to be. And now I realize why it's so hard to understand me sometimes. So yeah, got the timer set again. Just trying to pick up where I left off. I don't even remember where I left off. Talking something about lupus. Caused me to lose some of my hair, which really sucked. Being unable to talk. I had to whisper, basically. And it really sucked. It's really hard for me to talk in certain tones. I can't really, like I can yell, but not a whole lot without losing my voice. It's also probably a reason that my voice is kind of fucked up, because I screamed at 6'5" a little bit. Tried to refrain once I thought about it. But yeah, oh, the words all messed up. 1, 6. But so yeah, not a whole lot to talk. I'm sure not a lot of people want to hear about my shit. I don't know why I tape these. Just for the fun of it, I guess. Self-expression. If anybody wants to get to know me, and they may not be able to meet me in person or something, or kind of hesitant about meeting new people in person unless it's in a group setting where I have friends with me and stuff like that, or at least somebody that I really do trust. It's just kind of hard for me to trust people, especially when, you know, somebody I care about is at stake, or, you know, my heart is at stake. It's really hard. The problem is I have this awful habit of over-trusting people who shouldn't be trusted, and I don't realize until it's too late. That's why I like to get to know people through other people, and it may be a bad idea sometimes, because, you know, some people will say things that's not true because they don't like the person for whatever particular reason. But I honestly think it's best that, you know, if you're interested in becoming friends with somebody, you talk to them, and also you talk to other people who have known them or know about them, and get different perspectives. Now there may be, I'm sorry, but to be honest with you, let's say, for example, I'll use a personal example from a friend's life. They got dumped by somebody after 2 weeks, and they heard from everybody they worked with, everybody that was friends with the person they were dating, and everybody that was friends with them, that this person that dumped them wasn't getting enough sex, even though that they did not initially bring that up in the relationship while the relationship was going on. Now, and then they said themselves that that wasn't true. Now I'm sorry, but unless all of these people are connected and they all know each other, which they don't in this situation, you know, honestly, I'm going to believe several people over one person, because, you know, I mean, unless you've known the person for years and years and years, and somehow somebody has gotten into these people's heads, because this shit happens. I mean, human minds are so easily plied, you know, and people are manipulated, and that's the problem. And I know this because I have an awful habit of manipulating people, and I don't always mean to. And, you know, I do my best to always show that I'm grateful for people's generosity, you know, when people share, you know, food, cigarettes, cash, you know, whatever, you know, or just hang out with you, you know, or give you a ride or something. I really do try to show that I appreciate people. I try to pay people back, you know, when I can. And I always feel, you know, obligated, because I have to rely on other people a lot. And that's why I want to get my own job, so I can rely on myself instead of other people, because I hate, you know, basically being a scrub. I don't want to bum off people for the rest of my life, because I know it gets annoying for other people. I've had people bum off me. I love to spoil people. I love to buy it. You know, people that I care about. Yep, my cigarette. I like to, you know, I mean, when I'm dating people, I take people out to dinner. I like to treat people to movies. I like to, you know, I like to treat other people. I don't like to bum things off other people, because, you know, people are like, oh, well, you didn't have to work for it. It's not that hard. No, it hurts me more. I would rather work for my money, or, you know, get my money from the government or something like that, you know, not from other people, because I constantly have this feeling of regret that I don't have the money to support myself, and that makes me feel, you know, like I have less worth. And like, you know, people always see me as a scrub and as somebody who's always needy and always trying to take things. And I am a needy person, but that's why I would rather support my own needs. But anyway, I'm going to stop ranting. My hands are getting numb as hell. Color's changing, fabulous. I'm turning white, and I'm not even cold, so it means, oh, whitish, bluish, fabulous. That means that there's not enough blood flow in my hands, so somehow the circulation is being cut off, so I'm going to have to go shake, which looks awful when I do it, because I have all this blubber on my arms. But, so yeah, a little bit of knowledge about me, and you probably heard the timer. It means I have about 2 minutes left before it's 10 minutes, I guess, something like that, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to close this off. Stop ranting about stupid shit. And yeah, that's a little bit about me. Hopefully I'll have more important topics to talk about soon. And hopefully you'll be able to hear me better in this video. Okay, anyway.